It will be alright. Hello, Lymanshire. If there is one thing that I love in this world, it is the internet. And not only because it is a treasure trove of information for members of our civilization, but it is also a great way to meet other people. And nothing exemplifies this better than the event that I went to a few weeks ago in Plainfield, Indiana, wherein John Green read from his new book. I started off the night meeting new people when my friend Lauren came to pick me up at Indiana University.
Hey Lauren, where are we going?
We are going to see John Green right now.
She is in a sorority. She was hanging out with her sorority friends, and I met them, and they were really cool people, and they gave the sorority girls at Indiana University a wonderful name because, let's face it, that week was Little 500 week. There were a lot of sorority girls and fraternity boys who were not giving Indiana University a good name, but we don't need to get into that. We're all about love here. In any case, we got to the library about 20 minutes before the event started, which meant that the event room was completely full of people who were there ready to throw love at John and at everybody, and it was so cool to see those many people there just having that much fun with their lives. I just love Nerdfighters. Like, we're the best people ever. Hands down. So there was a little bit of cheering, and then John Green came in and he gave a little bit of a pep talk, and then he read from his book, which was fantastic, by the way. It's not done yet, and it's going to come out next March, I think he said, but it already sounds like it's going to be really good. And then he read from Zombicorns, and then he answered a few questions, which namely centered around why he hates the penny, which those of us who've seen the video know, but it's still funny to see someone get that passionate about something that kind of not normally passionate making. I can talk good. But the most fun part of the book reading for me actually came when John went to sign books, because I got to stand in line for forever, and I tweeted saying, hey, I'm here in Plainfield in the library just standing in line. You guys should come and say hi to me. And then people did, and it was awesome, and I got to meet you guys. I met the Schemestresses, who you may recognize as second place in the Fizzy Olympics animation category. Fun story. They introduced themselves saying, hey, you may remember us. We got second place in the Fizzy Olympics. And I was like, is that so? And then they said, yeah, in the animation category. And I was like, oh, okay, so I wouldn't know your faces. That's good to know, because I felt like a really bad person for a second, but they were really cool people, and it was really cool to get to meet them. And then I met the screen name Oreo Pants. I'm sorry I don't remember your first name. I try really hard to remember names, but I remember your screen name, Oreo Pants. That was actually the first autograph that I ever gave. That was an incredible experience. I suddenly realized that I have a signature that I use for like legal documents, but I would never sign an autograph with that signature, and I would feel presumptuous creating a signature one, so I would just kind of wrote my name, not really knowing what to do. So that was a fun experience. So then I went home and I thought the experience was over, but it turns out it wasn't, because like 2 days later I got a text message from my brother saying, hey, Dan Resler mentioned you, and I said, who's Dan Resler? And so I checked out his channel, and I was watching his video, and I thought, oh my goodness, is that my long lost brother? And then he said this.
I saw Fizzy Lime in there, whom I adore, and unfortunately I didn't get to talk to, which was kind of a huge bummer.
And I'm pretty sure that we became best friends right away. I mean, if you're okay with that, Dan, you might want to ask your parents, seeing as you're 17 and I'm 22, if the creepiness factor couldn't get any worse, you know. But I'm up for it if you're up for being friends. Just throwing that out there. So yeah, social media is really freaking cool, and I can't wait for it to be VidCon again. And I'm thinking, you know, I don't want to wait for it to be VidCon again. We've been having these really small YouTube gatherings at Indiana University a few times, meaning me and Lauren and Josh have been having these YouTube gatherings at Indiana University, and I think we should expand. We called the first one iYouTube because it's just mashing up IU and YouTube, and it became iYouTube, and then we cleverly called the second one iYouTube, and then the third one, which would have logically been iYouTube, and then you make the E a 3, but no, we just called it IU3, and then IU4 happened. But I think that we should make IU5 a real thing, because it's probably going to be the last time that I get to celebrate YouTube at Indiana University before I move to wherever I'm moving next year. Just so you guys know, I have been getting a lot of Facebook friend requests from subscribers, and so I finally broke down and made myself a fan page. If you want to, you can like it. The link is in the description, and if you don't want to like it, you know, I don't really care. Just, you know, do what you want. If you watched this video, you've done enough for me. So I guess I'll see you guys next time, hopefully sooner than later, and I hope you are leading wonderful lives, and I hope that everything is fantastic, and I'm doing a lot of hoping right now, so I hope that all my hopes come true. or something. Goodbye.